Hello, welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to knit cat hat. I will use this thick yarn called Jumbo MAXI. It's 100% acrylic, it's 100 grams, 65 meters, and they recommend 9mm crochet hook or needles, but I'm going to use 8mm circular needles. Next, you need pair of scissors, yarn needle, sewing needle and stitch marker. Okay, you need circle needles, like I said, because we will work in a round, and measure 3 times longer. The starting tail then is circumference of hat what you need. So I need to have this tail long about 150 centimeters. Then cast on the first stitch like this, and now I'm going to cast on by this way. So insert your thumb and your point finger between both ends of yarn like this and turn. First the needle goes from below at the thumb, then from above at the point finger and back through the loop at your thumb, and tighten, and repeat it again. And I'm going to cast on 50 stitches plus extra 1. So together I'm going to cast on 51 stitches. And cast on always multiple of 2. Okay, now you need to get all stitches on the right needle, like this, and all stitches must go this way, so the end of stitches must go to the right, like this. And I'm going to pull the line through like this because we need to join it. So now just take the first stitch on your left needle and put it on the right needle. Then just get the last stitch on the right needle over the first, like this. And that's all. And we lost 1 stitch, so now we have 50 stitches on needles. Now I'm going to make a lower part of hat, and we will knit the first stitch, and I will use back loop, not this front loop, but always in this project I will use back loop. So insert your needle into the back loop, grab the yarn, pull it through, and this is knit stitch. Knit stitch with the back loop. Now we have to purl, and I'm going to use the back loop again. So yarn front of your needle, and this is back loop. So this is front loop, and I'm going to use this back loop. So insert your needle from below like this, grab the yarn and pull it through. This is purl stitch with back loop. And this is normal rib stitch 1 by 1, but I'm just using the back loop. So knit and purl. So just knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl all the way around, and if you want to follow me, use just back loop. But it looks well also when you will use just front loop. It's up to you. But I think it will look nicer when you will use just back loop, or little different. And I'm making a size of hat for 1.5 to 3 years old little girl. Okay, now I'm going to use stitch marker because we are working in a round, so I want to know where is the start. And now we will continue working knit, purl, knit, purl. So you can see this is knit, purl, knit, and we have to start knit. So first stitch, knit with the back loop, then purl with back loop, knit and purl. Continue working like this all the way around, and I'm going to make 7 rows together. If you will make 8 or 10 or 6, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. I'm going to make 7 rows together. If you will have any questions, just write me here below the video. And if you like the video, I will be happy for the thumb up. And also, if you don't subscribe my channel, subscribe my channel and you will not miss any my video. Okay, I have done 7 rows. You can see it's maybe a little different when you work with the back loop, and now I'm going to use other color. I'm going to use gray color of yarn, the same yarn of course. So I'm going to knit the first stitch with the gray color, and I am working again with the back loop, and from this row or from this round we will knit each stitch all the way around. So knit and knit. So knit each stitch all the way around, and if you will use back loop or front loop, it's up to you. Okay, I'm at the end of the round and continue working like in previous round. So knit every stitch all the way around. And knit until you get the length of hat what you need. So I need the length of hat 18 centimeters, but always make 2 or 3 more centimeters because of ears. So I'm going to knit until I get length of hat 21 centimeters. So if you will use the front loop, it will be different pattern, and I'm going to show you it's really different pattern when you will use just back loop. The front loop will go more up by this way if you will follow me. So try it. Maybe it's something new for you if you are beginner. So try it, or you can use just front loop and knit by normal way like always. It's really up to you. So continue working and then meet me back again. Okay, and now we are going to cast off. So knit first 2 stitches like in previous rounds. So this is 1, and 2. And now you need to bring the second stitch on your right needle over the first stitch like this. And always you need to have 2 stitches on your right needle, so do it again. Knit 1, and you have 2 loops on, or 2 stitches on your right needle, so bring the first stitch over the second stitch. Knit again, and bring this stitch over the other stitch. And continue working like this all the way around. You can pause the video and then meet me back again. I have 1 stitch left, so I'm going to knit the last stitch. You have 2 stitches on your right needle, so bring this stitch over the other stitch, and that's all. I'm going to make a slip stitch just, and now you can cut the yarn, but keep the tail longer because we will use this tail. Pull it through and take a yarn needle and get to the wrong side of hat. And we are going to join both sides of upper part of hat. We will join it by yarn needle together. Okay, and now make just a few stitches. So make a stitch by stitch by this way. And join both sides together. So continue working like this, make stitch by stitch to the end. Then you can cut the yarn. Of course, I made a slip knot. Then you will sew all tails inside the hat by crochet hook or yarn needle. And go to the right side. And this is how it looks like. If you will put on the hat on kid's hat, the ears will be visible. They will look like cat ears. But if you want, you can sew around both corners. You can use yarn needle and some thin gray yarn and sew it around. Also sew cat whiskers and nose by some black cotton yarn. I'm going to show you how it looks like when the kid will wear it. You can see it's very unnecessary to sew both corners around. And here is difference. Left ear is with sewing and right ear is without sewing. I'm going to show you again how it looks like. So you can see difference, it's really up to you. And that's all from me. This is how it looks like. You will just sew cat whiskers and cat nose and use black cotton yarn. And I'm going to show you how my hat looks like. I think it's cute. And if you will need help with the nose, just write me here below the video. If you will have any questions, write me here below the video. I hope you like the video, you like the pattern, and subscribe my channel if you want, if you don't want to miss any video from me. And thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.